dalmatians, and welcome back to the Outer Worlds too. Exactly. I wanted first to do full measures and confront Willard with Ines, so that we finish up Ines's mission, and then I got a little hint from the chat that I found out where my missing companion is. So after we are done with Ines here, I definitely want to get the other companion, because I have no idea what is going on. How did I miss them? I don't know. We will see. Let's get the other companion. So let's go to the ACS and confront Willard. I'm a little bit scared because I'm kind of scared that this will influence my relationship with Auntie's Choice like a lot. So and we have to be very careful that I don't accidentally walk into the wrong office now, because I first want to build my relationship with the Order before I do it with Auntie's Choice. So we really have to be careful now. I really don't know about the chat in the VOD. Most of the time I don't care. Sometimes it's nice and sometimes it's really annoying. Yeah, I know. That's why I'm a little bit unsure about it, because I really do like I do like a clear gameplay screen normally. I hate when it's too overloaded, you know? Hi, Bet! How are you? Thank you so much for the stream, Stick of 7! Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Nice of you to shoulder a bit of the workload.
Hello, my honey. Hello, my baby. After taking a closer look at the chalkboard scribblings, you realize that it's a record of rapidly depleting research fund. The fund is estimated to reach 0 bits in the next few months. Before I talk to you, I will just use your PC. Fuck, I can't.
It's high time one of you scientist types responded to my calling cards. The position's been open for more than 2 days, and already productivity is tanked by 149.4%. You want the role, it's yours, but I'm not budging on those hourly rates.
Let me guess. You're backfilling Rasmussen's position? Or all the scientists who work with him on Cloister lying cold on the lab floor?
Both, obviously. Unless you mean to tell me a graft like yours can install itself. Now, do you want the job or not? We're burning starlight.
You want to handle this, Ines?
I do. Been waiting on this moment. This grafting program is a law-damned abomination. I went to your lab on Cloister, saw for myself what kind of depravity your folk got up to there. It's sick. My friend was butchered by Rasmussen. And he wasn't the only one. In fact, this program's been a sham from the start. I got tossed aside. And for what? A mistake? Ain't nothing good that's come of this. It's time to call it quits.
What a preposterous notion. Shall we stop producing inhalers because of side effects? Or shut down all food factories because one severed appendage finds its way into packaging? No, certainly not. I am not to blame for whatever inconvenience you experienced as a first edition patient. To quit now would be to toss aside all our progress.
According to that note on your blackboard, you don't have the funds to continue anyway.
You little sneak. I'm in the process of securing more funding, thank you very much. And I will not allow a light money pouch to thwart my efforts.
Don't matter to me what your plans are, or what you think you might accomplish. You've hurt too many good folk, and I've had enough.
I fear you've gotten too negative an impression of this work. Hear me out, will you? Allow me to assuage those fears.
I already know why you're doing this. The money's too good.
My mind is not entirely consumed by capital, I assure you. It's also consumed with professional pride and self-preservation. We cannot speak of sensitive business details here. There's no telling which opportunistic colleague or overpaid contractor could be listening in. They would ruin me. Ruin me! Meet me in back deck steerage. Take this pass for the tram. And for law's sake, make sure no hanger-on follows you. Especially that assistant of mine next door. Chin up, dear. I believe I'll change your mind yet.
We'll see. In this song and dance from all manner of suits before. Reckon he'll try to reel us into a ridiculous scheme or bribe us with bits or booze or what have you. But this'll make it easier for us to intimidate the bastard into stepping down. Ooh, I relish the notion.
What I really like though is that you maintain playlists for all the major games and that the playlists are in the correct order, not in reverse, as some people tend to do. I mean, I did that too at the beginning on accident because YouTube doesn't really tell you that. But thank you. Glad that you like that. Because of the huge success of the first season, they're working on a second season now. Oh, nice. It's cool. I like that. How do you even get there?
Xenobiological
I don't... Do we need to take the
down 18%.
card?
I'm not paying professional hunters to run a petting zoo.
Acquire and...
Ah, here, backdeck storage brought to you by Stodgy Slims.
The local fauna like it's your life's.
I'm doing that all for you, Ines, you know? So you better be grateful.
Always remember, commercialism is the foundation that
You better be grateful!
is based upon. Not because we worship bits, but because of the system's glorious efficacy. While the Protectorate decide what its subjects get.
Excuse me, a little bit of motion
respond
sickness.
to what you want through your
Shut up, Auntie!
decisions as consumers. What's more, we skip the frivolously lengthy approval process our overbearing neighbors employ. Why wait?
Backdeck storage brought to you by Stodgy Slims.
When it can be enhancing people's lives now.
Hello.
Ever read the Middle Manager Handbook? Really shores up the foundation of your fundamentals.
Sorry, time is bits. Bits
I
is
done
time.
falled off the corporate.
Or
You seem
are.
like a go-getter. Let's consume lunch sometime.
Why, looky here. It's our contractor to be.
Oh wait, that's one of the side missions, I think. I will do all the side missions, but first let's focus a little bit on... I really want to do it step by step, okay? I have way too many things already anyway. Way too many things. That's why I don't think that we will be done in like 10 hours.
Ah, you came. Foolish, aren't you? Thinking I'd reveal my secrets to the likes of you.
That's it cool here.
Contractors, now's your chance. First one to kill these imbeciles gets a one-time
Hi,
Unisol
cool. How
discount.
are you?
Resorting to violence. Mind the hostile.
Amira, thank you so much for the 100 biddies. Yeah, it's something new. My channel got the honor to be part of the new combo function.
Capacitor unit away.
Yeah.
Okay, I found out, yeah. So you can celebrate on the screen a little bit more with the combos. Thank you so much, Laveras. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much for another 50 biddies. What flashes in my chat window? Twitch is trying to get our money. I mean, you don't have to use it.
I knew you'd come through, my good Biff. That discount will be applied to your next purchase at the commissary, but cannot be combined with other... Ah! You! You're still alive!
Hi.
Ain't gonna be that easy to get rid of us, you idiot.
Oh.
This how you treat all folk who approach you in good faith?
No folk have ever made it this far. How did you get past all my contractors? They were heavily trained and heavily expensive.
One last chance, will I resign? Shut your program down for good.
This again? What is it with you? No, I've no incentive to shut down my life's work, especially at the demand of common thugs.
I'll tell everyone you've committed the mortal sin of capitalism, losing money.
Well, it wasn't for lack of trying. Our funding was unceremoniously gutted and I had to play catch up somehow. Though perhaps the risk far outweighs the reward. Fine, fine. You win. I hereby resign and you can keep this as proof. Any bits left in my office are yours. Just, please, don't follow me.
Good riddance. But this ain't over yet. The other executives will be notified the moment Willard flees the undisputed claim. And within hours, dozens of rung climbers will be at the tower jockeying for his position. It's all but certain that they'll claim his work for their own and make his bastardization of a grafting program all the worse if they so choose. Ain't about to let that happen.
What exactly are you suggesting?
Ain't suggesting. I'm telling you that we can't stand by and do nothing. It's obvious he was up to his neck in some scheme. If we dig it up and get the word out, his legacy will be in shreds. Maybe folk will be less inclined to follow in his footsteps. Should all but guarantee that Willard can't come crawling out from whatever rock he's keen to hide under, in any case.
You're overestimating how much shame these people feel.
Dunno about that. Try as they might, they can't deny cold hard facts staring them in the face, especially if it's to do with money. It's worth a try, ain't it?
Fine, let's dig up dirt on Willard.
All right. We ought to start by searching his office. Any evidence we can find regarding money or business dealings could be of value. Once we got what we need, we can head to the recording studio to get the word out. The promise of a scandal should be enough to get in the door.
Find evidence against Willard. Sure. Hi, Fellbacke! How are you doing? Oh, stop it, Avildos. I'm not feeling good, I'm not looking good lately, but it is more than okay. Sometimes, you gotta do what you gotta do, you know?
Always remember, commercialism is the foundation.
Gotta live with what you have. Never gonna give you up, never gonna let you down, never gonna run around and design.
You cannot be here. My contract stipulates that this lab door remains locked at all times. I am not to be disturbed. Ha! That's funny, considering the heaps of times I've been called such.
I'm here to tell you that your treacherous fiend of a boss is now out of commission, and I'm investigating all of his indiscretions. You wouldn't happen to know about any unsanctioned business dealings, would you?
Ah, I'm afraid I can't help with that. I've only spoken with him once, upon my hiring.
Little tired, but I think we all are. How are you? I'm okay. What about where he keeps his files? Surely you've had some way to communicate with him.
Well, yes, but not here or face to face. I was to have all communication sent to a private room at the Best Choice. He held all his business dealings and records therein. I gather he was circumventing intellectual property taxes or some such.
The Best Choice. That's the lounge for VIPs, looking out over the Esplanade, if I'm remembering right. We might pay it a visit.
Hey, I've already been in there.
This is actually an experimental operation with high import. Do pay it some respect, will you?
No!
And close the door when you leave.
No! Oh, you today? How's the neck? Horrible. Not good. Please enter password. Okay, we don't have one. Okay, I know where that is though. That was here. Apparently I'm now addicted to you. Thank you so much for the stream stick of 20 guru. Thank you.
Tramicular.
The story of Auntie Cleo versus the Moon Man is a ballad for our ages. A thing of legend to be handed down for a modest fee to each successive generation.
Purpleberry product samples! Purpleberry product samples!
Wait, that was the studio, but that was best choice, exactly. I'm addicted to you.
Yeah, this is about what I expected.
Don't open it. Not what I'm stealing in here. There you go. A brief look through the long-running report show a clear pattern. Willard has been siphoning money directly from Auntie's seemingly dormant aesthetics fund and redirecting to WHK Enterprises, a clear front of his own account. Hi Joe, hi Go Hard, how are you? Go Hard, thank you so much for stream stick of 5. Thank you. And Averas, thank you so much for another sub gift. Thank you so much. And hi Dips, how are you doing? Hello. Okay. But there was also something that I can talk to the radio station dude. Let's do that. Or is the visit recording? I don't know. There could be more to dig up, so I'm definitely still missing something.
Horse comestibles! We're literally giving them away!
But the problem is, I don't know where I could find something else. That's the question. Because we still don't have like a password or something, and we can't hack his system. The only thing we could try is that we can go through the vent, but I don't think the vent really does anything. Guess the joke didn't work. What? I did see that the subgift was to the police, but I don't understand why that would be something. Why the police? Oh, because I was stealing. I see. Computer, yeah, but I can't hack it. Can't hack it. Hack 9. So I don't think I can do more. So I think
that they'll name you employee of the fiscal quarter.
You again? Shouldn't it be clear by now that you...
Juma is such a klepto that she doesn't understand why the cops watching her would be something bad. No, it's because I'm such a pure human. I'm never in trouble. I never do something illegal. I'm just very good to go, you know. Okay, I don't think I can do more. Because I can't take the computer.
Can't say I care for it either, but I'll have no truck with the ambition deficient.
Horse comestibles! Horse comestibles! We're literally giving them away!
Ah, yes, I understand I may look in charge, but I'm just
Human,
minding the
yes.
desk for our esteemed director. The real talent, as they say.
I need to get a message on the broadcast, urgently. Can you help with that?
Not unless you need any clever pointers on enunciation. Our director, however, is in one of the recording booths, through the door to your left. You'll want to speak with her. Sorry. No
Sorry.
autographs.
Sorry for party rocking. Dun, 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 dun.
Welcome to Wireless Free Arcadia Studios. Thessaly Falk, Director of Talent Placation and General Runnings. Here to contract a recording or in the market for autographs?
Holt sent me to speak with you. I got a message I'd like to send out over the wireless. Trust me, this is one all the folk in Auntie's Choice won't want to miss.
Is that so? Well, the more riveting the content, the larger our commissions. However, as you're without an appointment and I'm quite busy, I'm afraid I've only time to record one take. Do make it count. Shall we begin?
Sure.
Glad we're in agreement. I'm here to expose the truth about a prominent vice president. His business dealings are not what they
At
seem.
least we found one thing.
That's quite the bold claim. Now remember to speak into the mic, dear. Enunciate clearly, but with feeling. Inhabit the words. Be the message. Joining us today in the studio is a very special guest and rare specimen indeed. A grafted soldier. And one who alleges that one of Auntie's own vice presidents is not who he seems. Take it away.
Inez Seelong speaking. I got intel on an illegal program led by Vice President of Experimental Operations, Willard Conan. Folk aplenty suffered because of it.
Some say there cannot be success without suffering. It's more or less standard operating procedure, isn't it? Unless you're leaving out any gory details.
He allowed his scientists to experiment on dead soldiers. It's inhuman.
Some within our organization might call that frugal, thrifty even. That is, why waste a perfectly good resource when no one else has use for it?
These are human beings I'm speaking of, not barrels of void damn uranium. They were good folk who didn't know what they were signing up for. They deserved better. But if that ain't incriminating enough for you, Willard had himself some money problems, which ain't too distant from a grave sin far as Auntie's concerned.
Ah, now we're getting somewhere. Tell me, did he squander all his bits on drink? Bet it all on a tarmac and cheese rebranding? Or worse?
He was
Sorry,
hemorrhaging
recount every lurid detail.
money and siphoned money from Auntie to football.
He stole from Auntie directly. I have here, in his own words, an admission to the crime. It's go-getterness gone too far. And you know what happens to one of Auntie's nephews who misbehaves?
Splendiferous. Couldn't hardly get more sensational than that if we tried. The audience will be on the edge of their seat hearing all the ghastly minutiae about this scandal.
I think we did it. Won't know for sure until the broadcast airs, of course, but law, I reckon I might finally be able to put this to rest. For Ortiz. For everyone. Thank you, Commander.
Oh, Inez, almost forgot. We have a bit of a goodie bag for special guests who visit the studio. You qualify. Do collect it from the front desk on your way out.
Okay, as I said, we sadly missed one, but I don't think I could have gotten it because I'm pretty sure that it was with the computer. Okay, and we also have a new level. And then later on we can go into hacking. So let's see. I think I should get the perk here because the perks are normally what can be quite good in a conversation. Attenzione pickpocket! Ooh, we also would have Negotiator now, though. Your companion abilities charge fast and you immediately gain positive reputation with all factions. This bonus is given for all factions already met upon selecting this perk and granted immediately when you meet a new one. As long as a faction doesn't already dislike you, you will become exalted with them, gaining max positive bonuses. Warning, the abrasive trait still prevents your reputation from ever rising above neutral. Oh, yeah.
It is not the property of Auntie's Choice or its subsidiary companies, and the eating of said parasite absolves Auntie's Choice of any
Nice!
legal responsibility in perpetuity throughout the galaxy.
Cool. Okay. Then let's go back to the incognito and fast travel to Dorado for getting the last companion that I somehow completely missed.
Have time for a chat, Commander?
Where are you, Ines? Oh, yeah.
Commander, you hear my interview over the wireless too? They've been playing it every hour. Part of it, anyway. Seems all the evidence we brought Thessaly made an impression. Other VPs are fearing for their jobs now. Can you imagine? Reckon nobody will touch Willard's work now.
So is it safe to say the grafting program will stay shuttered for good?
Definitely. I'd bet a post-mortem on Willard's activities is being drafted as we speak. Few are keen to repeat the same mistakes as someone trotted out as a cautionary tale. If I ain't said it recently, then let me say it again. Thank you. I don't think I could have done right by Ortiz all on my own. Nobody has to be hurt like he was again.
You're welcome. It's the least I could do.
Come on. You've done enough for me already. And any help from a friend is invaluable. You know, it's hard to fathom that just months ago I spent so much law-damn time begging to be accepted. Like I was worth only what other folk thought of me. I was so lost. I really believed when I ended my contract that a better life was possible. I know the truth about Auntie's Choice now. And I know who I am. So yeah, a better life is possible. Just not at someone else's mercy. I ain't gonna let myself or anyone else be led into the same trap they set for us. Ever again.
You're worth far more than Auntie ever knew, remember that.
I will, Commander. Anyhow, that's enough sorting my thoughts for the moment. We got a galaxy to save.
Hi Ted, how are you? Amira, stop it! You know I can't handle people being nice to me. Party upgrades. Ines. Ines' weapon now deals corrosive damage. Ines' weapon is much quieter, reducing the likelihood that enemies attack her. No. When Ines kills a human or creature, a medicine pack drops near the target. Walking over this pack automatically uses it, reducing your toxicity buildup. Nice. Temporary damage resistant. Bonus damage. Okay. Merciful Pistol now deals damage in an area, also deals slightly more damage. Merciful Pistol now applies plasma side effects. Like that. Okay. Then, as I said, let's go to Dorado. Dorado! No, Averos! I will never! I will never! Said nice listeners though. True. So, where did you say I need to go? Decommissioned autonomous extractorium. But I've been there, been I not? No, I think I didn't go in because I didn't know what it really was. I kind of ignored it.
Enemy in vicinity.
Loa, thank you so much for choosing me for your Prime sub. Thank you, thank you.
There must be a stiff bottle waiting for me if I ever manage to make it out of this barrel.
After years working in a Zeranium manufactory, that's not the first workplace accident I've encountered.
Thank you so much. That's so kind of you. How are you doing?
Oh no, it's no.
Hey, they're calling for me inside, but I lost my key. Can you help me out?
Now? You're asking me that now?
Yes.
Sure, whatever. Take it. Just be mindful what you touch after. Might have Zeranium on it. And if you don't return it, I'll slap you silly with my Zeranium-covered hands. But until then, leave me and my burning bits alone.
Got it.
Proceeding to attack. Come on.
You, Marisol!
Look at a few corpses.
We're good. Only almost died. Bye, Vera. Take care. Have a good one.
Yeah. Yeah.
What's up there? We found some kind of card. Extract healing solution, yes. Synthesized inhaler charges from a trauma kit. Let's formulate a trauma kit. Okay. So let's go up. We're going up, going up, going up in fire.
I'll show you how a true acolyte fights!
Awesome.
Let me out!
Who even are you?
I'll take you! Let me out of here!
Sure.
Architect's balls! That was some fine killing!
Thank you.
Would have preferred you'd left one or two of those traitorous miscreants for me to
There's one in the
sharpen my
toilet
blade
still.
on, but no matter. Serves me right trying to help those sorely lacking in the gray matter. But they rightly paid for their transgression. Betraying someone sent by the exalted leader of the glorious dawn herself warrants a painful death. Name's Aza. You are?
Mostly someone who's generally stumbling into the wrong place at the worst time, like now.
No need for such false modesty. If you hadn't come along, I may have been done for.
Probably, you can thank me later. What's the story with this whole Glorious Dawn thing?
We are simply a group of enlightened individuals seeking to spread the truth of the rifts, despite our persecution by those who seek to keep the masses aimless and distraught.
And the truth would be...
The rifts only seem destructive because we are looking at them from the point of view of imperfect, mortal bodies. To be deconstructed by a rift is to be reborn in perfection.
And you know, deceased fellow enlightened individuals betrayed you. Any idea why?
None whatsoever. All I know is that they were planning on killing me by filling my room with ziranium gas. I was here to help them scavenge for old order technology to further investigate the wonder of the rifts.
You really believe that the rifts are some gateway to paradise?
The rifts are a device of the architect to hasten humankind's perfection. They reduce whatever comes into contact with them to mathematically perfect information. We are nothing but that information, but we cannot see that because we exist in a chaotic and disordered reality. The universe is decaying, and our efforts to manage it are futile. The rifts are a perfectly ordered phase of existence. No chaos, no striving, no suffering. Peace and unity with the architect themselves.
Ridiculous. The rift's existence is an anomaly, nothing more. Their existence begs for correction.
I see no need to respond to such heresy. You are obviously ill-informed.
Not sure if this is the time for religious debate, which would likely involve lots of violence.
You cannot tell me we're not of like minds and similar temperaments. This doesn't end here. I have similar business at the N-Ray range. These fools were only part of the contingent that betrayed me. I aim to see them pay the same price. Though maybe with more disemboweling. I could use your help there, and I'm sure my particular talents could be of service to you. If you'd deign to take me on, of course.
I already killed all of your former associates at the N-Ray range.
I see. Well, that is disappointing. I wanted to look into their eyes as they died. I'm, admittedly at a loss here. It seems to me I remain in your debt. You could still take me on. I'm all geared up with nowhere to direct my violent retribution.
Sure!
Nothing that will live to regret. But it seems like you've already a full contingent with you.
Niles, back to the incognito.
You're sure, Commander. But I'd watch myself around this one.
No offense, but I'd like to check out your handiwork at the N-Ray range firsthand as soon as we're able. Just need to confirm you turned all the traitors into corpses.
Yay! Now I finally have all the companions. Thank you, guys! Finally! So she's a little maniac, huh? She's a maniac, maniac on the floor. The dawn of glorious betrayal. And she's dancing like she's never danced before. Every third melee attack by Azza will automatically inflict stagger and deal bonus damage, or Azza chooses discretion over aggression and attempts to flank weak targets in combat. No! Straight in. The explosion caused by Azza's companion ability covers a large area long to hit more enemies. Sure. While Azza in the party, disabling mines gives you crafting materials. Azza increases the damage dealt by your stealth attacks while she's in a party. I mean, I can't really disable mines, so... Azza's companion ability now inflicts stun rather than stagger. Azza automatically gains one shot of her companion ability when combat starts. Oh, nice. Okay, girly pop. Then let's go to the N-Ray range. Yeah, I think she's a little bit cray-cray.
Impressive killing, Commander.
Wish I'd been here to partake. I'm not seeing their hierarch Ziegler out here. I'll go take a quick look inside and verify you got him.
You do that.
They're all dead, but their treasonous scum of a hierarch Ziegler isn't with them. I did find one of our communication devices, though. Seems like he took a small group of acolytes with him to study a rift on Paradise Island. Idiot didn't even have enough respect to stay to kill me himself. Well, it's of no consequence. Now that I know where he is, let's go show him the error of his ways.
Sure. So Paradise Island. That's okay, because we also need Tristan. So that will be fun, because I will have Tristan and Asana with me. Love her facial expressions. I can't see them. I don't know. Paradise Island. Carry on my wayward son. There'll be peace when you're gone. Don't you cry no more. Da 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 da. Dun 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 dun. This looks quite angry. So where do we need to go, girly pop? Also the Vox Relay. Oh, okay. Oh wait, but that's more down here. So I probably have to go from here. That worked great. Wonderful. But I have to say, I think she is the easiest companion to miss. 50 way to disarm those mines, though. Thank you, thank you.
I am primed to...
Coming for you! There you are!
Supposed to shoot. I'm not going to deny killing these traitors was invigorating, but their leader still needs to be dealt with. That I'm really going to enjoy.
And where is the leader? Up there? I mean, we can't go into the rift. Already tried that and died.
Hazza, why are you still alive? There's been some ghastly mistake. We must speak on the latest revelation before you compound it by killing me. You're obviously unaware that you've been officially marked for death. Otherwise, you'd have killed yourself and saved us all the trouble. It's unfortunate I was unable to inform you of this before you killed so many loyal members of the Dawn. But so be it. Glad we were able to clarify all of that. Well?
What do you think, Elsa?
I'm thinking I'd normally just kill this idiot where he stands, but I must know what in the architect's name he's going on about. Ziegler, what's got into your brain pan? You used to be a dedicated member of the Dawn. How could you think there was a legitimate kill order on me?
You were revealed as a betrayer through the sanctified channel. How can you disobey a revelation from on high when you yourself exhorted us constantly to never do such?
You make a compelling point. But then again, so does my knife. Let me introduce you to it.
Wait.
Why the fuck not?
I just thought it would be funnier if you thought he had a chance before you killed him.
You're such the jester, Commander. You actually had me going there for a minute. Now, where were we? Oh, that's right. It's time to stick Ziegler here like a cysty pig on a spit. I can't believe what Hierarch Ziegler was saying. How could there be an official kill order out on me? The poor fools probably thought they were just fulfilling their duty.
Do you regret killing them?
Of course not. What a ridiculous question.
It's okay to admit it.
You think that I'm like you, but I'm no longer bound by social restraints or pedestrian things like regret. So were I even to imply I felt remorse, that I wish I'd perhaps approached this with a more logical bent and not slaughtered these loyal Dawn members, it would mean nothing.
Could the message have been faked?
If only it were that simple. It should be impossible for someone to infiltrate our communication systems, especially when it comes to a high-level communique. Unless they somehow have our codes. This could only mean that one of our members has been compromised.
What are you going to do now?
That's the question, isn't it?
The only answer I can think of involves our communication devices.
There is someone who would have tried to contact me to warn me. Someone who wouldn't have been taken in by a faked kill order.
How would it work? Wouldn't any message from them just be intercepted?
Not from him. He was different from most of these slack-jawed sprat bastards. I knew him from before. Long before the Glorious Dawn. We had a secret code we used to hide things from our parents before... Well, never mind that.
Hi Marcus, how are you doing? Never mind what? You can't just say something like that and expect me to ignore it.
Very well. Let's just say that he was forbidden to associate with me and leave it at that. Anyway, if he used that code to embed a message to me within a Dawn missive, no one would have even known it was there. It's strange there isn't a comm device here. Ziegler must have communicated with his cell in Golden Ridge before coming to this place. Well, no matter, we'll find one. That cell you cleared out in Newton might have one of our devices. Hopefully, it will bring me that much closer to whoever it is I need to kill to put an end to this nonsense.
Sure. So, we also have rendezvous with Virgil. So let's do this here now. Let's do Virgil's mission. Tristan's. Virgil's. I'm doing guten Tag, and you? I'm doing okay-ish. I wonder if he's angry now. I mean, literally everybody's dead here.
Stop right there, Arbiter Rao. Though I am here on official business, I would prefer to keep this cordial. The Consul seeks answers related to your recent activities. I approach you openly in the hopes that you will comply with his request and come with me peaceably.
What do you blather about? Delay me and you will pay the price. Not only do I have more pressing business with a colleague, but I do not answer to Sentinels or the Consul.
Exactly what questions does the Consul have for Tristan?
Questions of intent. Now, what shall it be, Arbiter Rao? I sent the message that drew you here. Virgil shall not arrive to aid your decision-making.
Virgil's not coming, you say? Curious. And here I was thinking I was already present.
Nice.
Virgil! Touting your flair for the dramatic, even now, I see. But I fear our reunion must wait until we've dealt with this pawn of the Consul.
I had not expected a third party, but it is so much the better. I'm afraid you must come with me as well, Arbiter Montag.
A sentinel demanding anything of me? What madness! Neither Tristan nor I shall accompany you anywhere. Any attempts to force us shall be met with violent reprisal.
Wait. Can someone slow down and explain what the hell is going on here?
I'm somewhat embarrassed to acknowledge that, in my haste to see Virgil, I seem to have led us into a trap. Though ironically, it appears Virgil has been caught as well.
This fool impersonated my credentials, triggering a system alert that led me here. A lowly deception, even for one of the consul's own.
It was a necessary deception, and one not undertaken lightly. Its aim was to draw your colleague here without bloodshed, for I know he would not have arrived at my request.
I think you would find a way to justify your actions no matter what they are.
Your explanation does not pull my heartstrings, Sentinel. Yet you at least had the sense not to assail us outright. Surrender, and perhaps you may yet live.
You may not believe me, but I have much admiration for the work you and Arbiter Montag have done for the Protectorate. I've no wish to fight. Enough loyal subjects have died in this war. Come willingly and peaceably, I beseech you.
What actions does Tristan have to explain? I thought Arbiters acted with impunity.
Both Arbiter Rao and Arbiter Montag were explicitly requested to return to Praetor by the Consul, alongside all other Arbiters some months ago. Refusal without reason is treasonous.
And I'm sure that if we went, we would have been returned whole, neither interrogated nor mentally refreshed. As if your master's nefarious agenda would allow that.
I've no inkling of what you speak. My only master is the Protectorate. My only agenda, the return of peace throughout Arcadia.
If you want to stand peacefully, follow my lead.
Very well. But be warned, I'm not exactly trained in the art of improvisation. We'll need a very good reason for my not answering the Consul's summons.
I'm actually a criminal Arbiter Rao has been tracking. He's shown me the error of my ways.
Come now, do you expect me to believe that? Not only are you not in shackles, but you're also still alive. I can't imagine Arbiter Rao would have allowed that willingly.
I was leading him to my criminal hideout until you stopped us.
Yes, we were going to find their stash of contraband Protectorate rations, with all the labels crossed out. Architect preserve us.
I see. It would appear I misjudged this situation after all. I must reinterpret my orders. Accosting you illegally and the subsequent punishment would be mortifying.
So he's chosen not to attack, but the situation has not changed. We spare him. His master gains another tool to cover up the Supreme Arbiter's death.
What are you talking about? I do not seek to hide the Supreme Arbiter's death. I seek to find her killer. Such was next on my list of duties, after I apprehended you.
I thought the Consul killed your mentor. Why is he looking to her death?
This is all clearly a tactic on the Consul's behalf. By sending out his agents, he seeks to deflect suspicion from himself. That is, if our compatriot here speaks true.
What must you think of me, or my fellow Sentinels, that you'd even suggest I'd lie to Arbiters? I'm not the one positing scurrilous accusations about our beloved Consul. But you needn't take me at my word. My next assignment was to investigate the Oculus collating post. A hidden room there may contain information pertinent to the investigation.
Why don't you give us your nav key to the station and we'll look into it for you?
Are you mad? Why do you intend to place yourself into what could readily be a trap? The Consul cannot be trusted, and this Sentinel is his lackey.
It's a risk worth taking. I can endure whatever the Consul sends my way, and if there is a minuscule chance that this Sentinel speaks true, we must investigate.
I'm pleased to be of service, in some manner or another. Protectorate subjects should aid one another.
You seem awfully pleased for someone about to report a failure to the boss.
If you had not interrupted me, I would have committed a terrible injustice upon my brethren. If I am to be punished for my failing, I will suffer the consequences head high. I will take my leave of the lot of you, and in peace. It is my sincere hope that circumstances are as you claim, lest we be forced to meet again.
I shall follow him out, just to certify he intends to act as he speaks. That's done with. He left peaceably, as he said, though I have my doubts for how long.
That was some impressively savvy improvisation before, Commander. Without you, Circumstances would have certainly devolved into a battle to the death.
I got good practice making customers believe I like them, and I did not want to kill them.
I'll spare you my doubts for the umpteenth time, Tristan. I just hope the risk is worthwhile.
I appreciate your caution, but it is quite unnecessary. My comrade and I will look into Oculus collating post.
Have you been to this place before?
Yes, but never for long, and it's been many years. I also have no recollection of any hidden room, so we may have some hunting to do. I regret we've not had more time to talk, Virgil. It has been ages.
Worry not. I'm certain we'll have plenty of time to converse when you've finished your investigation. I have several leads of my own to pursue, as a matter of fact. Until our paths cross again, my friend.
You convinced Tristan to spare the Sentinel. Virgil didn't seem too pleased. Compulsive liar, you don't know why you lie, you just do. Whenever you have the opportunity to lie, you must, but you've gotten so good at it, you can lie about anything. In conversations, options that are either lies or end the conversation must be chosen. All skill requirements for lie options are ignored. Don't need though. Okay. Now... Oculus collating post. So where do I need to go? Probably to the incognito. I don't know exactly where we need to go now. Let's do Virgil here. My god, Tristan here first. Coffee? It's coffee time. Woo! Wee! So, let's see. Investigate Oculus.
Recall this place. These stations have been automated since my day, though this one has certainly accrued dust. Odd that it would be in a state of lockdown. I have a general override that should allow us entry, but anything specific to local systems, including security systems, may be beyond me. What in blazes? These security measures should not be operational. And the station seems to be on reserve power. We'd best tread carefully. Beware. This would be a most ignoble place to enter.
Almost did it good.
You're hurt, Commander. Steel yourself.
Oh, there are towers. Shit. Wait, I didn't see that there were towers. That's what hurt me. Oops. Wait, I'm confused. What exactly killed me there? Maximum uranium poisoning, but where was uranium? Okay, I guess I'm good now? Maybe the traps just give you those... I don't know. I don't know.
Well, no one is here, lying in ambush. Perhaps some stray systemic error activated the entryway defenses. We'd best first report to security ops. Lift this lockdown. From there, we can set about reactivating the station's primary power, which will a footprint in the dust? This station shouldn't have received visitors in years. Be on guard. Someone else may be here.
Okay. Security center.
My passcode shall not work on this terminal. Unlocking it may be a creative endeavor.
Can we blow it open? Hi Peach, how are you doing? Hope you're doing good. And Millie, thank you so much for stream stick of 35. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Beep beep. Thank you.
Ready to dispense! Lifting the lockdown. We may now reactivate the station in the reactor room.
Wherever I would have found that information. Double ear infection. Damn, that sucks. Ear infections in general suck a lot. Like a lot. Ear infections are the worst things ever. They hurt.
The reactor activation circuit shall likely be dysfunctional. It's a known issue with these old stations. Let me look. Corroded transistors, dust in the actuator. Did a sprat gnaw on this? Sweet sovereign, what a mess. There. I think I have it. Let us hope my override does not trigger any security alerts.
Be early as fuck. What time is it for you? Bye, Peach.
Good. This should avail us of a much simpler search. Let us return to the central room once more and see if anything seems out of place.
Da-da.
I shall not stay your execution. Be wary for anything that may to the hidden room's location.
Obviously. Nice. Don't travel by airplane if you have an ear infection. I lost my hearing for 6 months that way and it was very painful. Yes, very dangerous. Always get your ear checked out before you go flying. If you're prone to having ear problems.
Passcode is limber. Now, let's try amulet. No, wingtip. Now, sovereign's gavel. I should remember this. Damn it!
I don't think you're supposed to be here.
Oh, wait. Oh, no.
Stay whatever fool words you ready in your defense, for they shall avail you not. I accuse you of trespassing upon the private domain of the Sovereign. For these crimes... Wait, I know you. Luther Okada? What in blazes are you doing here? And why do you wear a Sub Rosa uniform?
Because I work for Sub Rosa? More than that, I don't think I can say, Cadet Rao. Mostly because I'm not supposed to, but also because I can't remember.
Loot Goblin approves of looting. Thank you, thank you. Tristan, do you know this guy?
Okada is, or was, a petty troublemaker, though a crafty one. As cadets, Virgil and I apprehended him often. Sometimes Virgil let him go, but he usually went to mental refreshment.
Often enough to know the technicians by name. Until I forgot them again.
This truly is no ploy. But mental refreshment is supposed to return wayward subjects to the proper path, not cause whatever this is. Despite his faults, the Okada I knew was ultimately benign. But the fact remains that he now trespasses in a secure facility. Duty dictates that I must execute him.
It'd be raining here since yesterday. It makes me so EP. I see. Makes sense. We should interrogate him. See if he knows anything.
That's a wise path. One that shall give me time to contemplate what must be done.
An arbiter used the word execute in the last few seconds, yet I remain alive? Didn't think that was possible.
What exactly were you supposed to do here?
I was sent here to do a specific job, but some of the details are hazy. Gives me conniptions.
I can tell you're not stupid. If you want to live, you need to talk.
I was hired by an anonymous third party. They provided me with the station's location and credentials to bypass its defenses. May have tripped a few on my way here. Can't recall. I was told the station was abandoned, which it clearly isn't, and to break into this terminal and delete the information on it. That is all I know.
Okada, do you know whose terminal this is?
I don't even know the name of this station.
Ignorance does not excuse criminal action. Even if you did not know the severity of this infiltration, it remains a deadly serious infraction.
Ooh, walkies on the beach. That sounds very great. What do you remember about Tristan, if anything?
He and the other one must have put me away close to 12 times each. I used to be something of a ne'er-do-well.
Ne'er-do-well is a polite term. He was a repeat malefactor. I believe last time we met, he'd vandalized a janitorial automech in an attempt to make it spew profanity.
I got 18 months of hard labor for that. Served me right.
I've seen more capable spies digging ditches. Okada doesn't seem like he should be here.
As much as I'd prefer not to admit it, you may be right. Whoever hired him must not have known about his addled mind. They were moving quickly, desperately.
I didn't used to be like this. I can still sneak with the best of them. Not being able to remember doesn't make me any worse as an agent. It doesn't.
Any of my fellow arbiters would have killed you before this conversation began. But I can't decide whether to disdain or pity you.
Damn, if you find a 20,000 bark ring, you better give me some of it. Just kidding. Alright, I've made my decision. I think we should let him go.
I don't know that I can. He is a trespasser. His slipping mind matters not.
As your leader, I'm asking you to trust me here.
You have my trust. But if I am to remain loyal to my morals, I must be convinced.
We established that Okada's pawn in someone else's game. What would killing him serve?
My duty dictates it. Killing Okada may not affect the one who hired him, but his trespass is an indelible fact. He should not be here.
Should we? Technically, we're also trespassing, aren't we?
That doesn't mean anything. An arbiter cannot trespass. And even if I could, I still act with the Protectorate's best interests in mind. Not out of some base self-interest. Were the situation different, perhaps I could look the other way. But Okada has clearly defected, and is thus not afforded such a luxury.
You came here under false pretenses. Doesn't intent matter to you?
I am familiar with the concept, but in the Protectorate, intent matters little. Manslaughter still results in death. Sedition can happen unconsciously just as it may consciously.
How can you care for justice if you see no difference between manslaughter and murder?
There is a difference. A murderer's family is imprisoned, whereas they are not in the case of incidental death. But I do suppose the perpetrator's punishment does not change. Though this is hardly the place for a discussion about Protectorate law, I do at least see your point.
I've said my piece, spare him.
It is fortunate you have gained my trust, for I would not bend to one who had not. Justice must serve a purpose. Okada may live, and I hope we shan't regret it. Be gone. You've been granted your final stay of execution. Should our paths ever cross again, you know what will occur.
I didn't think this would happen. Thank you, Cadet Rao. My apologies for all the strife I caused over the years. And you. Without you, I would have been reduced to my composite parts. Here, take these. I suppose you'll have more use for them than I, in my present state.
Allowing a Sub Rosa agent to leave with his life in the heart of a Protectorate station. We may have to speak on this further. But let us see what we came here for first. The hint pertaining to the passcode on that terminal. I believe I know the answer. It is contained in a phrase the Supreme Arbiter drilled into our heads for many years.
What was it?
An Arbiter's gavel is judgment, and an Arbiter's scalpel is analysis. Try entering that.
Da, 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 da.
From that terminal, it sounds as if the Supreme Arbiter had some sort of business with the Consul. To what end, I wonder? The tone of her response seemed relaxed, but I do not believe she would have met with the Consul unless she had no other choice. And that feckless agent. I don't understand his aim or who he would be working for. Only the Consul. But the Protectorate does not ally itself with Sub Rosa.
Could the Consul have brokered some kind of deal? Seems like he would have connections.
I couldn't imagine the Consul pinning his duties on someone so clearly out of sorts as our recently departed friend. Besides, he has his own agents. Well, at least we found what we needed on the Supreme Arbiter's terminal. I only hope whatever awaits us at Central Control is less tumultuous. As for Okada, I'm not sure what to think. My decision to allow him to go free was at odds with all I have been taught. He was a traitor and should have died. Yet, I cannot help but feel strangely justified.
Mercy if he's better than you thought, huh?
My role does not allow for mercy. I am supposed to uphold the Protectorate's laws. How can I claim thus if I allowed a traitor to go free?
Objectively, Okada didn't deserve to die for what he did, and you know it.
Objectively to whom? Damn it. Forget this. Forget it all. I can't allow any specter of doubt to creep into my decisions. Let us list this incident as a fluke and move on. Altogether, I think visiting this station was fruitful for my ultimate task. Hopefully, we'll grow ever closer to discovering the Supreme Arbiter's true killer. And, circumstances aside, I appreciate your accompanying me here, Commander. It means much. Now let us return to the incognito and plan out our next steps.
Okay. Enemy alliance thwarted.
It would appear our next stop is Praetor, specifically Central Control. I look forward to traveling there, once you've sufficiently prepared.
Has anything we've discovered changed your theory about the murder?
No. The Sentinel worked on the Consul's behalf. I do note that the agent was an odd wrinkle. But that still does not fly in the face of what I believe.
Sounds good. I'll make the necessary preparations.
Excellent. I look forward to it.
Yay! New level, guys! Woo! Heck! Heck-a-man! Okay, guys, then let's save here. I will not be going offline, but I'm doing the outro for YouTube. So to everybody who's currently watching this on YouTube as a video, thank you so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed today's part of the Outer Worlds 2. And if you would like to, we do see each other on the next part of it with some more companion missions. Muma!